Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am bringing you what I've been promising. Sorry, I just totally hit my microphone. What I've been promising for weeks now, and that is to visit the place where Bonnie and Clyde lost their lives. As well as where they're buried, which will come later in the video. You can see where people have been just desecrating this thing. It says this site, May 23rd, Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker were killed by law enforcement officers. Then when you come over here, this is a marker about the posse that took them out. So, it is said that people who come here and take pictures actually get ghostly apparitions of Bonnie and Clyde. So, we're going to take pictures and see if they'll show themselves to us. And while we're here, I'm also going to do a spirit box and record some voices and see what we get. So, stay tuned. Okay, so this spot more or less is where they died, because it was, if you look at the photos, they're more like on the road than off the road. But this is a newer road and it's wider than what it was back then. So it's just this general area. And I guess before we get started with the spirit box, there's traffic coming. I just want to say, we come here with love in our hearts, and absolutely, we don't mean any disrespect. We're curious. We'd like to get to talk to you, and if there is anybody here, it would be so awesome if you could speak with us. My name's Liz, or Elizabeth. This is my husband, Brian. So, Bonnie and Clyde, if you are here, will you please honor us by speaking with us? Because that would just be completely amazing. This device in my hand can actually help you to communicate with us. Sorry about that cut just there. We're trying not to get cars in the background. Alright, so let's get this started. Is there anybody here with us? If you speak into this device in my hand, it should be able to help pick you up so we can hear your voice. Hello? Bonnie, Clyde, are either one of you here with us? Was that a nope? I heard a girl go, nope. Okay, so now we're going to use the Portal app and see if this does any better. This plays voices backwards, so you know if... What is that noise? Did you hear that? There was like popping noises over here. It sounded kind of like it was coming from the woods. It might have been an animal, but with this, you know that if you hear a voice speaking forward, more than likely you've got something. You just have to listen. Bonnie, Clyde, are you here with us? That was a creepy voice. To clarify that you are here with us, will you please tell me your first names? Bonnie. Bonnie. Clear as day. Bonnie, is that you? Thank you so much for joining us. Clyde. Do you hear that? Clyde. It is so great to hear from both of you. Barrow. Bonnie, you and I have something in common. Your middle name is Elizabeth, and that's my first name. I think that's pretty neat. I heard Barrow again. We will be heading out to Dallas today. Would it be all right if we could visit you at your grave sites? Okay, so we're moving a little bit away from the road because all the traffic that keeps coming by doesn't seem to want to move away from us, so I don't feel like getting hit. I'm not dying today, thank you. Okay, so now we're going to use an app called Paratech. It works like an Ovilus where it can, they say that if a spirit can manipulate it, basically it will get their words out for them, but it only has so many words in it, so you kind of have to go with what it says. You know, they might be trying to tell you, oh, well, I was murdered by being hung, but it might not have the word hung, and it might say something else, like, you know, strung, or, I'm just saying, I don't know why I keep looking at you. Sorry, guys. Okay, so, let's get this party started.
Started scanning.
Bottom. Bottom what? Are you happy together where you're at now? Sleeping? Do y'all just sleep until you're ready to come out and enjoy yourselves? 'Cause I wouldn't blame you. Sleeping sounds awful nice. Diego Jacob. I was thinking about Damon. That's what I was thinking about. Others. Okay, so that just answered my question. It gave me the names Diego and Jacob, and I was sitting here thinking, who? Because this is where Bonnie and Clyde died. And then it said others. So I'm curious if there are others here with them. Because, I could only imagine that, in the other life, shoot, I would hang out with my friends. That's what they have hung out with their friends. That's pretty cool. Well, I hate to cut this short, but we're going to have to head on out now. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Ice? Let me tell you, it was cold this morning. I don't know about y'all, but we had to put our jackets on. There's a truck coming by. So it's very important when you're conducting an investigation to mark everything. There's another vehicle.
It's just not an amazing spot to do.
Sacrifice. Y'all, this thing just said sacrifice. Sorry for that cut there. Some jerk in a truck that had unnecessarily large wheels decided that when he got beside us, he was going to shoot off like a bat out of hell and leave black smoke everywhere. Yeah, they feel the same way. So, okay. On that note, we're going to end this for now, and we'll see you back in just a minute. Zero. Hey guys, okay, so we are in Ponder, and beside me is the Ponder State Bank that Bonnie and Clyde robbed in January of 1933, where they killed no less than 18 people. And there are still bullet holes in this building. It's pretty neat. It's a little loud, so please bear with me. Some bullet holes there. And it is just bullet holes all the way around it. Ponder State Bank, established 1910. And it is beautiful out here. Looks like we're about to get a train. That's so cool in there. I don't know about y'all. I just love history. And this is so cool. Y'all want a random train? That is so loud. It's not too long though. Typewriter. That was so loud, y'all. Yeah. It's a little hard to see. But there's a bullet hole up there next to the big chunk of brick missing. And oh gosh, where was it? It was this. Look at this door. That's so pretty. Tall. The old mirror. Probably lead paint. It's so pretty. Original floors. Super tall ceilings. That's got to be at least 20-foot tall ceilings. Let's go find the boys. They're over here somewhere. People messing with this. Smack them upside their heads. Bullet hole. Bullet hole. I wonder how many rounds they shot off. Ooh, that's a big one right there. That's it. Okay guys, we finally made it to one of the first graves, and you'll probably recognize this one for sure, but we have made it to the grave of Bonnie Parker, who is buried right next to her mama. Now, Bonnie originally wanted to be buried next to Clyde, but, and I totally agree with her mother, her mama wasn't having it after everything that happened when those two were together. And so I believe she was originally buried in the same cemetery as Clyde, but after a few years her sister had her moved here, and she is next to her mom, Emma Parker. Bonnie's marker says, as the flowers are all made sweeter by the sunshine and the dew, so this old world is made brighter by the lives of folks like you. And she just had a birthday, October 1st. She would have been 119 years old this year, but she died at the age of 24. So young. You can see all these mementos that have been left behind. We've got buttons and rocks and pennies or some bottle caps. Somebody left her a birthday card. It's pretty neat. And you can tell so many people visit this spot that the grass is just gone. It's pretty crazy. And it's a nice little cemetery. Got Michael hanging out over there. Yeah, that's right. Brian's trying to hide from my camera view because he's holding all of my stuff. I see he's walking away where I can't get him. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat over there. If we have time, I'll check that out. But this is pretty cool. Right. There she is, y'all. Also, I know I promised I would do like a spirit box session, but unfortunately I feel like that would be very inappropriate at the moment because there are other families here that are visiting other graves, and this just seems very disrespectful, and so I'm not going to do it. See you in a second. Okay, so we've made it to the other cemetery where Clyde is buried, and this is pretty cool. The cemetery doesn't just have Clyde in it, you know, and his family. It's also got Civil War soldiers buried here, and we might take a peek and look at them as well. But this plaque right here, Western Heights Cemetery, talks about it. So if y'all want to pause that for a second and read it, that'd be cool. When you come into, well, you can't really drive up into this anymore, but there's a pathway. So many people have walked this pathway that it's forever ingrained in the grass. And when Clyde's funeral happened, this cemetery had over 10,000 people in it for his burial.
Really?
And it was pretty crazy. The pictures are really crazy. I need to find them.
Of the funeral?
Yeah.
Wow. Rock stars.
Yeah. And right there, he's next to his brother with the red flowers.
His brother with the red flowers?
Yeah, like his big brother right here. It's Marvin, and Clyde's right there. And those are his parents. And yeah, And I don't remember who that one is over there. Earrings. And somebody left a really pretty necklace. Some hands.
Oh, so he's buried with his brother?
Yes.
Oh,
And
his
see,
brother died before him?
yes, he, oh gosh, I know he went to jail. And I think maybe he was executed. I think.
His brother?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Or no, he was definitely shot by a cop. Really? That's it. And this headstone right here, so this used to stand up. It used to stand up on this base right here. But people kept stealing it. So they had to cement it into the ground.
Oh,
And if you look,
stealing the headstone?
yeah, there's even bullet holes in this where people have shot at it.